Supreme Court judges fight each other as Tinubu plans to do this after forging Chicago State University certificate. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Depending on where you are watching us from, welcome to BMS News. Guys, the Supreme Court of Nigeria never expected that the case between Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Bola Ahmed Tinubu of APC will go like this. When Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar took their case to the tribunal, and the tribunal under Justice Samali gave their rascal judgment, the Supreme Court of Nigeria planned to uphold that rascality judgment. But the certificate forgery of Bola Tinubu, which he presented to INEC, and the Chicago State University denying the certificate that Bola Tinubu submitted to INEC, has exposed all of them. Guys, Supreme Court judges are now fighting each other as some corrupt judges want to uphold the tribunal judgment, while some are still saying that they can't uphold such a judgment. Guys, I'll be dropping that view for us for you to see. But if this is your first time of watching our channel, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and please don't fail to turn on your notification bell in order to be getting our updates. Tinubu is planning to do undoable to the Supreme Court. A lot of fights is currently going on now at the Supreme Court, as many of them are aware that the cards Tinubu is trying to play, if they allowed it, then Nigeria as a nation is going to be destroyed. In fact, other nations will be using Nigeria to make mockery. Let me begin by releasing the names of judges that are likely to handle this Peter Obi and Atiku case against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then, we'll now let you know the fight that is currently going on among the Supreme Court judges, these judges that I'm about to release their names. These are the judges who are going to hear the appeal of Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. The number one person is Olukayode Ariwola. You all know that Olukayode Ariwola is the current CJN of Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is also the right-hand man of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is trying to make sure that Tinubu retain the seat of the presidency. There is no doubt about this, that Olukayode Ariwola is a handman of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In fact, some persons are even saying that it is the influence of Tinubu that made that man the CJN, and that man must try to make sure that Tinubu retains power. But the gospel truth is this: it is not only the CJN that is going to determine the case of this forgery. They are going to constitute 7-man panels to handle this case. So even if Ariwola said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to stay, and the other 6 say that no, we can't uphold this, then his relationship with Bola Ahmed Tinubu doesn't make any meaning. Now we have another one, Musa Datiyo Mohammed. We have Kuderat Kekere Ekun. We have Chima Sentus Nweze, Amina Agwe, Owani Musa Abba Aji, John Inyang Okoro, Lawa Gaba. These are men. From these numbers, they are going to select 7-man panels that are going to represent the case, that are going to hear the case between Atiku, Peter Obi against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, guys, here is where the fight is now currently going on. Among these names that are shortlisted here, 7 persons are going to constitute the panel. And among these 7 persons, some judges are telling the nation that they are not going to be involved in the case if some particular judges are involved in the case. You know, there are some Supreme Court judges that have been banned from going to America. There are some Supreme Court judges that we already know that they are corrupt. And there are those that we also know that they are not corrupt. They are not corrupt judges. And these judges that are not corrupt are now coming up saying that they are not going to join this case. They are not going to be part of this case if this if these corrupt judges will also be among the case, if they are also going to be among those who are going to hear this case, that they are not going to be among those that are going to listen to this case. Guys, here is where the fight now is currently going on, as most of them have continued to opt out that they are not going to be involved in this case, except some particular judges are not going to join in hearing the case. These men that are objecting out, Tinubu and APC members are trying to bribe them. They are trying to give them billions of naira, even allocating lands for them in Abuja, for them to give a rascal judgment. This is the reason APC is claiming that Chicago State University didn't say that Tinubu forged the certificate, rather that they were not the ones that issued the certificate. Guys, I want to ask a question. Someone said that he didn't issue a certificate to you. What does that mean? It means that you forged the certificate. And now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his supporters are telling Nigerians that Chicago State did not say that Tinubu forged the certificate. That what they are saying is that they are not the one that issued out the certificate to Tinubu. Then, I don't know what is forging. If someone you claim that gave you something is telling you that I'm not the one that gave you that, then what is it? Most of these judges don't want to give out rascal judgment. That's why they are trying to opt out. They are scared. Now, look at what some judges have to say. Just look at this. Some judges are scared to be part of the Supreme Court's 7-man team that will preside over the presidential election petition appeal, especially after the revelation from Chicago and every issues that surround the petition. 25% FCT, forfeiture, INEC non-compliance with Electoral Act, invalid nomination, and eligibility. Guys, you now see how these Supreme Court judges are now objecting from the case, saying that if some part of the judges are among them, that they are not going to be involved. Yes, how can it be in a country, a man without certificate, not even that he doesn't have certificate, but with forged certificate, continue to rule a country like Nigeria? You know, this is now an international disgrace, as FBI are now interested on the case. And this is the reason the most judges are applying cautions, because they are aware that if FBI, after investigating and discover how Tinubu forged the certificate, almost all the judges that will side for Bola Ahmed Tinubu are going to be in trouble. That is the reason most of them are playing their cards very well. Guys, this is not just about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but rather about the whole country. Imagine if the Supreme Court upheld the tribunal judgment. God forbid, that means this nation called Nigeria will be dead. Well, let's see how this game goes. Guys, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please don't fail to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and also please don't fail to turn on your notification bell in order to be getting our updates. We'll see you again in our subsequent bulletin. Thumbs up.